First question to the group. How do we ensure that communication doesn't all flow through you? And the reason that is the first question is it's the first step that a lot of us take when we need to step away from the business a bit because we are the bottleneck. And so trying to figure this piece out is usually the first battle that I think a lot of organizations have. Adam, do you want to start in this?
Yeah, I think that, I think once you realize that you have a problem, then I think you need to figure out like what to do. And I think that you have to build your business around roles and not people. So often we have the one guy who's really good at this, another guy who's really good at that. But it's really people driven and people matter a lot. But if you build your business around people and one of them leaves, then you're going to take a much bigger hit than if you were to build that business around the role, and that role was what left. So that, because the role never leaves, it's just the person, and you can quickly, so to speak, quickly put somebody back in that role. And so I think thinking about your business, you want to hire really, really good people for sure, but you want to make it as role based as you can, so that it's based on processes and procedures and checklists and that kind of stuff. Not just like that guy's a rock star. It's like you want rock stars, but you don't want to rely on their rock star ability as at least as little as you can. And then I think using like having role clarity. I think making sure people know exactly what their role is makes a big difference, because a lot of times people get in a business like 90 days later, like, hey, what am I supposed to be doing here? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Or they're doing something and the boss is like, man, I don't know why you're doing that. Well, I just thought this was what I was supposed to do, and there's no role clarity. And so I think that if you want to make sure that communication it doesn't all flow through you, you need to make sure that each person has their right role and that you're not basing your business around people as much as you can.
What did you actually do to create roles in the company?
So I started with an org chart, and I put myself at the top because I'm El Jefe. That's what the guys call me. And then all the different people. And I would even have like open circles that had a question mark, because I wanted to fill that role at some point down the road, whether it was a PM or a lead technician, whatever the case may be. And so an org chart helps a lot with that kind of thing, because then you say, okay, well, like if this guy has a problem, then he can go talk to that guy, not me. And then maybe the middle guy will come talk to me. But the more layers you have in your organization, the less phone calls you get all day. If you're getting 50 phone calls a day, you have a problem. But you can eliminate that some by having a proper organizational structure to your organization. Even if you just have 6 or 8 people, you still have a work chart.
How many, maybe in the chat, how many of you have built an organizational chart? How many have not? Just give us a yes or no in the chat. I can get some thoughts on this too. While we're waiting for that, Blake, you want to go?
Yeah, we're org chart too, right? Because an org chart makes you think of the actual seats in the process. For me, a big thing is if it's simple, it's repeatable, and if it's repeatable, it's scalable. And so in the beginning of starting your company, the reality of it is all the questions are going to flow through you, because no one knows what they're doing yet. And from those questions, you have to figure out what's something that's simple that they can repeat and scalable, and then begin to implement those right things. For us, we're really big into time management, block scheduling. We're Dave Ramsey, financial piece. If you budget your money, you can budget your time. And that scarcity mindset of time makes people put the right things in the right place. And so that healthy rhythm of when we're connecting and what we're talking about, all of our meetings have a breakdown, 5, 10, 15 minutes for this section. It allows the team to know what done is, and it allows for those coaching moments, those 1-3-1s. Because our goal isn't to just get people to accomplish tasks. Our goal is to equip people to be thinkers and problem solvers. And so as we raise them up, it minimizes your need to be the bottleneck. But you have to make sure you're balancing that growth period so they don't fail too quickly and quit, or they don't stagnate at the back end and really never produce and grow into what they're called to be.
Yeah. I also think that there's a period in your business where if someone comes and asks you a question, you just have to say, no. Hey, no. You should be able to figure this out on your own. You have the answer. Go find the manual, go find the SOP, go find the checklist. Like, no, I'm not going to answer this. I need to break the pattern of always being the source of wisdom and the source of every answer to your question. No. I'm gonna make this awkward. You go back to your office, go back to the field, get off the phone, whatever it is, and figure it out, because I've equipped you. You know the answer. You're just being lazy by calling me. No more laziness. there comes a point in every entrepreneur's journey where we have to say, no, I'm not getting to that question anymore.